What's up, everyone? My name is Juan Price of What Juan Knows, and I'm just coming on to say a few things that have been on my heart, mind, spirit lately about some things that have been going on with me while I went MIA for a bit from the channel. But first and foremost, let me say thank you to everyone who supports by sharing, liking, reposting, DMing, or otherwise just holding me down and being a loyal fan and follower. Knowing that I post too much, knowing that I do it to keep myself sane, having people that don't worry about the marketing rules or how things should be done, just support and get value out of what I'm trying to do on this channel means the absolute world to me. So to that point, let me just clarify a few things. So my page is both a tool I use to keep my vibration higher. So selfishly, I do that to keep my mind right, and I cultivate my timeline to remind me of my own mess and how to avoid getting in my own stuck patterns, addictions, my own version of crazy, right? Because we all have our own version. But it's also a place, I believe, that can serve and help others who need support, positivity, some level of wisdom that I hope to provide through reposts, unique content I developed either on the blog or on the IG, or just laughs, because I love to laugh and that's one of my things. And so you'll get a lot of funny with me, okay? I do spiritual coaching and advising, but I'm getting on here tonight to just say a few things. So my father passed recently, and it's been a journey, but one of the amazing things that has happened since then is cracked my heart wide open. So they say sometimes you need your heart broken so the light can shine through it. And so I just want to first say that I'm filled with so much love for all of you. And this is actually a post about something my friend said to me the other day. And he said, you do self-love better than, a lot of people I know. And it really was triggering for me because, boy, if that's not my work, I'm coming with you live and in effect with a crown on tonight because I know that, the self-love thing for me, I have to be intentional about it. So one of my spiritual advisors said, get yourself a crown to remind yourself that you're a queen. And so I did it, and now I walk around the house with it. But I haven't, shared, myself on social or walk around the neighborhood with it because I don't always feel in my queen energy. That's something I'm learning now to do at my big age. I'll be 40 this year. Other thing is coming to you sans makeup, sans designer clothes. Yes, sans bra because, okay, you can see my dark circles, my mustache. You can see the pimples. You see no Chanel, no Gucci, none of the artifice, right? I am showing up, letting you see the real deal. Because this is the version of me that's harder to post because maybe it won't get the number of likes, or maybe you can see through to the gooey center that is me, and I'm not the bad, in control, crushing it at work, showing up for, the sorority or my other achievements, blah, 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 but stripping it away. Keeping my crown on, yes, because that queen energy runs through my lineage, and I just feel spirit on me now. But that queen energy and my mom and my grandmother and her mother. And I just feel so grateful to be able to carry that maternal line. But, back to the paternal line, when my dad passed, and his spirit is certainly close, excuse the sirens, I live in the hood, the transitioning hood, but nonetheless the hood. But when he transitioned, it really made me look at my life, my partners, and friendship and business and work and love and all those things, right, and see, well, what's going on One of the things I always say is, like, every client I've ever had always is a mirror to my own stuff. And usually it's one of, I want to say, three things or incarnation of three things. They feel stuck, which is usually a symptom of some other stuff going on. They feel like they want to find love or romance, because I have this heart, this romantic heart that always thinks the next guy will be the guy. But finding now at my big age that that's got to come from within. And I'm also learning to actually say no and set boundaries for those things that do not warrant my queen energy, that are not up on my level. So I say that not in a way that's supposed to be, oh, I'm up here and you're down here. I'm saying it about morals, character, how people are showing up in the world in terms of their self-love and their worthiness, because it's always a mirror of mine. A lot of the people I've, seen crazy addictive patterns in my life, similar energy. Hard to admit, yes. Am I doing better? Am I learning? Am I knowing some things? I like to think so, but I find that God is always helping me. Just when I think I got my mess figured out, it's always new levels of learning and new levels of discovery and uncovering, control, learning to let go and surrender and let things happen. Do you know how many times I restarted this video because I didn't like the angle or whatever the case may have you? It is what it is. If I stutter, it is what it is. If I talk too fast because I'm from DC, I'm Northeast, okay. Like I said, if you can see these dark circles that I've earned this hard work, all good. I want to get better about presenting to you all the real deal of my beauty marks and my warts. I want you all to know me and know me as a woman in progress and process that is not only coaching, teaching, doing this work as a practitioner, but practicing, learning, reading. I'm going to finally tackle a course on the miracles and not just post it like I've been reading it consistently, stuff like that, I've been really going in on my self-development work, and not from a place of, oh, I want to be amazing, but from a place of, I have to heal. And I have to heal because looking at the transition of my father and looking at his life and some of the things that I just know went unsaid between us, and any number of, just when you lose a parent, and I'm trying to, if the tears come, they're just going to come. But when you lose a parent, it just makes you question your origin, or not even your origin, more like it makes you sort of question your stability in the world. You get the wobble. So any sense of control, and I love control, I'm a Virgo, bless, that I thought I had when my daddy took his final breath, and when the doctor, or was it my stepmother, one of the other, asked him to wink if he loved me, and he did because he couldn't talk anymore. When that happened, oh man, my heart did what it needed to do for me to be on this video with you tonight, which is it broke. And so never one to waste a good tragedy, because trust me, I've had my life blow up. How I came to all this spiritual development work is my life blowing up. Bought a meditation pillow. 2 to 3 weeks later, my life blew up. One day we'll talk about it when I'm brave enough. But having a few life hiccups at this point, I know that God has a purpose for me. I know that if I surrender my life in all capacities, from food to career, to relationship, to friendship, to family, to anything you can consider, and let thy will truly be done, that he will do exceedingly abundantly above and beyond. And let me tell you, I have become a master manifester. I can manifest just about anything. I've done it across the board, from Chanel bags to the little mean dog. I shouldn't call it baby mean. She just got a little bit of a rage problem. It's fine. But all of this amazing stuff, right? But at the center of that, and that's what people want, right? Teaching you how to manifest. No. I can show you how to do that, but I will tell you, it will be anticlimactic until you get to, okay, what does gratitude, appreciation look like when it's just, I'm grateful. Deep breath, full stop. Content. And there's nothing behind it. There's no object in the back of it. It's a miracle. It's a shift in perception. It's getting away from, I need to present to the world this way. I need this guy to want me to prove this point. I need to achieve this salary or this job or this title or this label. I need to show up in this vehicle. I need to rock this label or whatever, like I said before, have the perfect eyeliner or the lashes or whatever it may be. And I, mind you, am not dissing any of this. I will be in my Dior sneaks doing the absolute most because I love it, right? I'm human. We like what we like. It is what it is. But I also know that my contentment is no longer tied to the artifice, the stuff, the titles, the roles. I'm surrendered to what God has for me. And while I believe him for exceedingly abundantly above and beyond, the bravery, and it is bravery, is sitting in the truth and the knowledge that his will in my life, God's will in my life, is more important than stuff, what I want, control, whom I think I want, how I want to show up. And that is the deep sigh of relief, because I am truly exhausted trying to do things Juan's way. If I could rebrand from what Juan knows to Juan don't know shit, I promise you I would, but the logos were expensive, and I'm kind of like, there's a oh gosh, it's like sunk cost. I had to go back to my MBA days. Sunk cost already with the current brand. No, but I love it because it's just so me, right? It's so I know stuff. I have advice. I can help you out. Listen to me. I know nothing. I'm doing the best I can with the resources I have. I'm quoting my bestie / Shore. She always says that, and it's so true. But I truly am now. But the resource I have is relationship. It's spirit. It's learning tools to touch my own spirit. It's showing up in my physical, spiritual practice. Taking care of my body, eating what serves me and nourishes me without worrying about, oh, I'm on this diet, I'm on that diet. No, it's trusting God to deliver me from extra weight, from and I've released weight, right? I've released weight because I turn it over to God. I've released trauma. I am releasing it's just all this inner child work. We'll talk about it. I'm going to get on here periodically, regularly / periodically, whatever that means, to say what needs to be said and let y'all see the real deal. Because we talk about the work. Everybody thinks it's the flash. It's the showing up in the self-care and the spas and the masks and the treatments. Most of the time it's sitting in the shower with the eucalyptus oil, mind you, but sitting in the shower crying, waking up and praying on my knees, sometimes sitting in bed, meditating, not meditating because I'm resistant to meditating that day, journaling every day, writing down what I'm eating, to track it and be accountable to myself. And being honest about what I'm saying. It's looking at, why are you running after this person, trying to get up with that person when they don't value you, and giving yourself a strong talking to in the mirror. It's saying your affirmations and really meaning them every day. And some days it's boring. Some days it's not exciting. Some days I do not want to say 101 affirmations from Louise Hay, but I do it because I know that I am programming my brain to help me and support me show up knowing who I am, who I serve, what my purpose is, and how I will affect more love on this planet. And that means showing up, sans makeup, in a caftan and a crown, to give y'all the real deal of what this is and what my work is and what I hope to help some of you all do in your journey. I don't have time for high pressure marketing techniques. What I will say is, when you're willing, ready, and open, hit me up and we can do this journey together. I love you, and I mean that from the depths of my now cracked open heart, full of just full of so much love, and Spirit is just doing a work in me, so forgive me, but I'm filled with so much love and appreciation of everybody, from the bots to the real people. It don't even matter. Whoever follows me, I love you. I want nothing but blessings and blessings of blessings upon you. But I'm going to wrap this up because, one, I drink a gallon of water a day, so it's time for a bio break. And two, I do my prayers and my affirmations around this time and my brain games because I am a super nerd. And by the way, I also watch Star Trek every evening because there are so many metaphysical lessons in Star Trek, but that may be a special session that I just get with y'all on some nerd stuff if ever you want to. Okay, I'm bringing this to an end, but again, thank you for your support, your love, and do drop a comment below or DM me, reach out if you have questions, if you want clarity on anything I said, because I'm just letting it all hang out tonight. But no, I love you, and I absolutely will be there for you if ever there is a need. Be blessed, be in light, love and light, from me.